Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
Yeah, I'm just going to
You
ask him
seriously
to
thought
elaborate.
Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Okay, I think we'll leave that alone. Does he know anything about the church? I don't take Beau as a church-going man, but, you know, any leads at this point would help.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
That is nice to know, Beau. Thank you very much. I know she won't even ask him about that, but...
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
No, not really, but it made me laugh, so, yeah. Bald man red. Right.
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Beau. See you around.
Okay, so he seems like a kind of cool dude. When I say cool, I mean just, you know, he doesn't want to kill me.
Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually
Like that
grumpy.
task
He's got a lot
man.
on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
Does it involve
I'm all
alcohol?
ears, buddy.
Well, Beau and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No, Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some
Like
kind of
a flower?
expensive spice.
Maybe.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Beau, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
Okay, thank you, Emma. Right, I've got a fairly good idea what I need to do now. Bartender, bar, door, pool table, biker. Yeah, nothing of interest. So let's go. I hope that guy isn't outside. Don't make me stun the bastard again. Oh no, he's not. Oh good. Right, let's go back to the nature reserve and pick us some flowers. Because oh hell, if I say I'm pretty sure it would be the wrong thing, so I'm not sure at all.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Was that squirrel just watching me? Being watched by a squirrel. Okay, so anyway. We got the flower. I had an idea that actually worked for once. And now go back and make the drink. Ooh, ooh. Beau standing up. That was actually nothing of importance. It's just... Right, let's go and ask the bartender if he knows how to make the drink. We'll probably ask him about
Hey,
other
bartender,
things, but...
do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make your regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
Oh, right. So he doesn't know how to make one. Perhaps we should ask Beau about it? Maybe? Just a thought.
Hey, Beau, I have some more questions.
I'm listening.
We can't ask him about a Bloody Mary, can we? Shit.
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Maybe ask Emma
safe.
if he knows how to make it.
Hey, Emmett.
Yeah?
Remind me again. What's the difference between a Bloodier Mary and a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit like pepper and had a lot more punch. Gave some pretty nasty hangover.
Yeah, but how do you make
And if you
one?
drank a bunch of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit.
All right, thanks.
Anytime.
Yeah, I would like to know how to make one, por favor. So now, the question is, how do we make a Bloodier Mary? Can we talk? Look at the, let's look at the bar.
Impressive bar. These guys like to drink.
I'm guessing that by the bartender, the bar, and you know, the drinks. Even though none of them, apart from Emmett, are drinking. Which is interesting. Let's talk to him.
Hey, bartender, do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make your regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
Okay, that's all that we can talk to him about. Okay, I don't suppose Beau
Not
would let
sure
me
where
go
that
in the
leads,
back.
but
No.
I don't think I have a reason to go in there.
No. Well, the question is, who the hell would know how to make a Bloody Mary?
I used to be a bit of a pool shark. Been a while, though.
Right. So yeah, who would know how to make a Bloody Mary? Framed photo. Let's have a look at that for no
My father's
reason.
in one of these photos. I'm barely resisting the urge to rip it to shreds.
Okay. Let's try and change some music.
100% country music. Be still, my heart. Whew,
I
out of order. My ears are safe.
take that as a no then. Right. Who would know how to make a Bloody Mary? Let's go back to the black hats, because I'm convinced the answer to the Bloody Mary is there. The Bloodier Mary, sorry. Maybe if I show the bartender the flower, maybe if I show Emmett the flower. I'll show the bartender it first.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, so...
And add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
So it was actually just that simple. Okie dokie. I look
One
full
Bloody
now.
Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks,
Fine.
buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Yeah, thank you, Emmett. I don't really trust you though, because you are, after all, a black hat. And I don't trust black hats, especially
Beau,
when you ain't got
I've
a
got
black
something
hat.
for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane? I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy'd offer him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Ooh.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give two shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give two shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too.
Oh, what?
That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Okay. But don't... Oh, no, we don't, do we? Right, Grandma, can I stay here, please? Thank you. I'll stay in the attic where it's not cold and scary.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kinda late. Would it be okay if I stayed the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Yay,
Oh,
food!
you're the best. I'm starving.
You're always hungry, Kathy. Ooh, achievement unlocked. We've met before, haven't we? That night, Kathy's dreams.
Do you see? You are both unwanted.
Yeah, it's that kid again.
Both discarded.
Oh, you ain't going to burn the kid now, are you?
Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
He's not gonna lick the flames, are you? Ooh. He's stalking us.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
Well, I kind of know who the kid is. Well, I don't know who the kid is. I have my suspicions, but I'm going to keep them to myself. So it'll be a bit of a, you know, surprise, if you will. But got my suspicions. Right. What are we doing today? What are we doing? I forgot. We are... Oh, we're going to the mental institute, aren't we?
I should go see what Grandma is up to first.
Oh, fine. I'll go and see what dear Grandma's doing.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Kathy. What the... Morning. This is... Wow, this is quite the surprise.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
I have no
why
doubt.
are you here
She's
when you've
quite
changed?
The talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec, outside, alone?
Okie dokie. If your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
I'm not a child. Shut up. Right. Who are you and what are you doing here? Even though we know who you are.
This is not cool. What are you doing here, Eileen?
Helping you, silly. Why else would I be here?
Clearly to torment me in one way or another. Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday.
Fine, I don't want to know. What did you find?
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state. And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
No,
That's the plan.
I'm going to
Probably
go
fill
and
you in on
find
the
him.
rest I found. So, I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Oh,
It's a
I'm
priest.
hoping
What can
will.
it do?
Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You
What?
never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, I didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna waste
whatever.
any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie
Okay.
dokie. Talk to you later.
Eileen, I choose you to go and do my bidding while I go to some